My God. Oh my God. Never mind. I share my thoughts with some of you guys. Yay. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's turn this down. Lawyer, 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 lawyer. I hear for some of y'all, a lawyer is coming towards you to present a case dealing with you. This lawyer was sent by God. You're going to know it. Something about this lawyer that you're going to know. I hear God saying their energy, their spirit. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel like the anointings come, the anointings. Is that how you say it, Lord? They're anointed. But I want to say it right. Anointed. Coming off of them. Y'all got what I'm saying. All right. It says your last ex's dad. So your last ex, their dad. Tried to have sex with some of y'all while you were asleep. Drugged, maybe? Someone has a change of heart is going to expose that their dad raped you. I hear this person saying that they wasn't strong enough to say no, to not do it. Moving along, child. God has your back, front, and your sides. So if you ever think that God don't have your back, sometimes you just be wanting him to take motherfuckers out, okay? And you think that he don't hear you, he don't see your tears, he don't hear your cry, he don't see your suffering. He do. He does. Okay? God just have his ways, you know what I'm saying? Like we all got our ways, right? God has his ways of how he moves. You know, God is really, when I think about God, I think about a very intellectual type of energy, spirit, creator. And God is very meticulous in how he does things, which is, it's literally all about God's timing. Because God is very like, kind of like me in a sense. Like I'm very, like, you know, if I put something somewhere, when I come back, I want it to be there. Because that's where my brain takes pictures of that. So when I come back and it's not there, it fucks me up, right? You know, well, it used to. I don't know how I would do now because I don't live with nobody. So I don't have nobody messing with my things, right? But God is kind of like, he hears that you want this to be done, right? But he has this whole great plan of people and how he want to do it. Because just as much as you're going to take joy, and let's be real about how some of these people are going to go down, because you know these people laughed at you, and you know these people didn't give up and just really came for you for no damn reason. God takes that same pleasure, his dark side. Like, you know, just how you feel about the darkness in you, that you will laugh because they suffering, because you saw them laughing when you were suffering, and you know that you did nothing wrong to these people. It's almost like this. It's not even almost. It's the same way with God. God is like, that's why he said vengeance is mine, because he has this whole little thing he's orchestrating for particular people, and he wants the right timing. He's just like, that right timing, and then he gonna sock it to them, and it's gonna come out of nowhere, because some of these people expecting, they're waiting, and then sometimes God like them to think that ain't nothing gonna happen. Like, God is kind of funny. He ain't kind of funny, he funny. You know, he like to get people like, oh well, I didn't get, oh shit, I'm safe. You know, he He liked them getting that confidence. Like, he liked them to feel like they getting away with stuff. He liked when people don't feel like that he exists. Like, he liked all of that. And he be sitting there chuckling at them, you know. And he liked to watch them try to play God and do the things that they do. So he has his way about how he want to do things. It's not that he don't got your front, your back, and your side, because if he did, you wouldn't be alive. You understand? These people, there was not a God. And all the people that have come up against you, think about everything you've been through. Okay? We talk about officials. We talk about the government. That's them people alone. Let's not even talk about the exes and the family and all them other people. Let's talk about that big crowd of people. Okay? If there was not a God, baby, you wouldn't even be here. So when you question if God have your front, your back, and your side, you gonna have to ask, well, who is protecting me? Why I ain't dead? Huh? Because you talked about psychopaths that's coming up behind you. Some of them, not all. You see what I'm saying? I hope you repent and get saved too in Jesus' name. Elizabeth, I think Martinez, go get saved, somebody. Please go get saved. In Jesus' name, you need to repent. And I rebuke you in the mighty name of Jesus, and I send you on over there to God and let God deal with you. Okay? So anyway, anytime you're going through life and you believe in the Most High God, and you got people like that person that got on here saying something stupid because they ignorant and dumb, and you still walking this earth with all these people coming up against you, you need to stop and think, well, damn, all these people coming up against me, the government and psychopaths and all this stuff, the naysayers, the judgers, the watchers, the stalkers, the psychopaths, all of these people, who has been protecting me? Who has been protecting me from all of these people? So when you doubt and you believe that God don't hear your cries, and when you believe that God ain't watching over you, think about that each and every time. Because you know, in your reality, you are literally going through what you're going through. People are literally coming for you. Who got your back? Why you ain't dead, baby? Why you not out here dead on the street, just thrown to the wolves? How you able to still express yourself? How your mind, baby, is still intact? Right? It might wither a little bit, right? But then God like renew it. He just, okay, let me renew that. Let me get you back. Let me put you back together again. It took a nice hit on that one. You think doing that? So when you doubt if God exists, then you need to doubt yourself. Because again, who is the one who is protecting you, baby? With all the adversity that's coming up against you, who is it? Who is doing it? Why you ain't in a fucking mental hospital? Why? Okay? Oh, and that's the message. And that's the message from God. That's the message from God. Okay? So stop doubting. I know sometimes it's hard to believe because you just like, God is just, he can do it. He can do it. He can take them out. He can wash them out just like that. But God is just, he is so... Imagine a very intelligent being that you can't even get on their level. They can get on your level because they created you, and they can get to where you understand you and you understand them. But you might not understand completely all of the level this being is on, right? And although you know that they can stop your suffering just like that, but to them, the way they matriculate is the suffering is the strength and the pain is the growth. You understand? It's like without those things, you won't, God feels like you won't grow. You won't be strong because God builds us through going through these experiences, these harsh experiences. We don't like it, but God knows in order to make us strong warriors, to keep warring on, to fulfill God's purpose and the thing that we came here to do, to complete the mission, he has to allow the enemy to come up against us so that we can see that we can rise up against the enemy. You would not even know how strong you are right now had God not allowed the enemy to come up against you. You wouldn't even be fearless had God not allowed you to go through fear, but let you know to not fear. You wouldn't know this had you not gone through this. And yes, it's very uncomfortable. You wouldn't know that you can survive homelessness and try to look at it in a different way, like, oh, it's an adventure. Even though it don't feel like an adventure sometimes. You wouldn't have known about the hacking and the devil and all of the things and God not allow you to open up to see it. And this is why you're going through what you're going through, because God needs you to see the truth. You want to see the truth, right? Because God is the way, the truth, and the light. He shines the light on the darkness, what's hidden in the dark. And this is the only way you're going to see what's behind the curtains. And some of it's going to cause you great pain. But even through that pain, right? That pressure, because it'd be pressure out here, right? High pressure makes what? Freaking diamonds, bro. You have to change your perspective in order to survive this shit. You got to stay connected to the God and ask God to renew your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul. God, renew my mind, by spirit, soul, please, and thank you. Deal with my enemies that come on my channel. Deal with these naysayers, these hackers, and all of the people. These people who are judging, because they don't want to sit and look at themselves and judge themselves, but they want to go out and judge everybody else. Them your people, Lord. This your creator know you done cursed us all, because, you know, Adam and Eve. I don't want to be a part of that group. I don't want to be a part of the judges, the naysayers, the racists. Okay, all them people. I ain't got nothing to do with none of them people. Lord, separate me from them people. There's none of these people my race. None of these people. I don't believe in the things that they believe in. Okay, separate me from them in Jesus' name. Okay, I'm other. Amen. All right, let's move along. All right. Trust and believe that's the truth. Little cards. Trust and believe that's the truth. Trust in God. When it don't look like it's going to happen for you, just keep on trusting y'all. Because that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm trusting all the way to the doggone end. I'm trusting. I'm believing. I'm pushing. I got faith. My faith is bigger than a mustard seed. I betted on God and God betted on me. And God damn it, we ain't gonna lose. Jackpot. Jackpot. Winning Powerball. Lottery ticket. That's what God is. He's a winner. He's a winner in everything that he does. And he picked me, so he want me to win, and I want him to win too. So I'm trusting him with my life, with my mind, my body, my spirit, my soul. I'm trusting in everything about me. I'm trusting in God for it. And I'm trusting that he ain't gonna disappoint me. And in my heart, I know he ain't gonna disappoint me. Even though sometimes I get Be like, you get on my damn nerves. Can you get me up out this damn situation? Shit. In time. Do time, my child. Do time. Hey. All right, you can be on social media that this resonates with. You can be a content creator. There will be an arrest. There will be an arrest. I need to start looking at the news because people be coming telling me stuff about what's going on in the news. I'm like, what? What? Did you hear about what? And hell, I didn't even know that Texas had approved people to smoke weed and shit. I'm like, what? And now it's being, apparently now is they taking that law back and people could eat edibles and drink something and edibles. I was like, Texas did what? That's how much I be into God that much, y'all. I don't even look at TV. I kind of want to look at it a little bit to see what's going on in the world, but I be listening to people, so that be whatever they be telling me the information about the news. That's my news. Be real. I'm like, what? Texas? When did Texas approve people to smoke weed? It's like, when? And then they be telling me stuff. I be like, for real? I be so out of touch. So out of touch. Alright, these con artists are gonna be arrested. And then God showed me today, speaking of con artists and hackers, I find that a lot of these people, and it's not limited to just this age range, but it is people that are hackers that's doing this, that's full of the devil. They young. I'm talking about these people look like they in their 20s. I want to say from 18. I don't think the ones that God has shown me is over. God say up to cut off with like at 28. And that's actually too old. That I've been seeing. These are young people that's hacking into y'all damn devices. I'm talking about, and I've been, most of the ones I've seen that are hackers are white. I don't know if there are other colors that are hackers. I know some of the black people are gang stalkers. I know some of the hackers are also gang stalkers, but the ones that God's pointed out to me, they're white, young males. Like, y'all must really ain't got no other thing to do with your time. Jesus. Can you send me some money? Hackers. I need like, can you send me like, let me see. Can you send me 100,000? Can you send me, since you're hacking my shit, can you send me 100,000 legally though? See, I don't want to go to jail with y'all. Oh, never mind. Y'all gonna go to jail. My bad. I forgot because, y'all gonna get arrested. Because you're a con artist. Never mind. I don't want it. No, thank you. I'm good. Never mind. I don't want to get arrested with you. I don't want to get arrested with you. I don't. No, thank you. No, thank you. Shit. Yeah, somebody's having a panic attack because they see the shit real. Like, bad. Goes to say again, y'all don't be believing the shit real about the rest and all the things. Some of y'all do because it's already happened. They got people who got panic attacks. I hear some snobby, uppity kids who been doing some con artist shit. Now they going to a full-blown panic attack. I see somebody, oh my God, I see this white boy. He has curly hair, like a brownish curly hair. He's slender, he has glasses, and he's like, Mommy, I need help, Mommy. And then she's like, she got money, they got money. So first she brings this child to the doctor because he went to a panic attack. His face is starting to break out. I hear, what is it called? When somebody goes to, an outbreak, his face was clear, but I see like a whole bunch of fucking pimples breaking out over his face. I don't know what it's called. acts like an outbreak because of something else is triggering something in that person, and the out result is an outbreak because of the panic attack. Anyway, and I can see why some of these snobby kids act like it, because I see them. This child look like how old this child is, God? I hear 18 to 23 years old. This particular child. 20 years old, 21 years old. And this woman got hurt, this child like this here. It's okay, baby. I'm talking about like, it's okay, let mommy fix it. See, that's the problem. This the problem. Right there. You trying to fix something, the child gonna know better if you don't allow the child to accept that punishment. How are you going to teach your child better when you continue to spoil your child when the child has done wrong? When now your child got to face a consequence for the things that he has done. He's hurt people, he's hacked the people's phone, got their information, caused all this kind of commotion and all this stuff. And instead of you telling your child what you did was wrong, you don't do that kind of stuff to people. You wanna console them for doing wrong and say, mommy gonna fix it? This is why we got the problems in the world. Because of parents like you. Because you think money is supposed to fix everything, and this is why y'all's children become psychopaths. This is why. Right there. Because you want to fix every damn thing instead of putting your foot down saying what you did is wrong, and there's consequences to the things that you've done. And son, you're going to have to face those consequences. But instead, you're gonna fix it. And you know how some of these people with money fix things. A whole bunch of kind of ways. But not with nobody that's a child of God. You ain't gonna be able to do that, honey. What you trying to do, what you thinking about doing, good luck with that. Because God's gonna be right there at the door for you, honey. Right at the door. And your child will be arrested. And it's for his own good. Because a mommy like you is the reason why your child is the way your child is right now. Because you will not allow your child to suffer consequences for their action. You keep on putting the child on the titty. You need to take the 21-year-old man off the fucking titty. He's not a damn baby. He needs to know right from wrong. In order for him to know right from wrong, you're supposed to be leading him in the right direction. But the direction you lead him in, go do bad. Mommy's gonna fix it with her money. Come here, baby. Oh, mommy's baby. Oh, let's go to the doctor and get you some medicine because you have a panic attack because they're coming to arrest you. I'm gonna get the best lawyers that money can buy. Jesus. Lord have mercy. I feel sorry for your child. Because you the problem. You the problem. And this mother could be in their 60s. I hear they had this child at a late age, but they still been that same person no matter how old they was when they had the child. And you in your 60s and you ain't learned nothing about life. The only thing you keep on learning is the same damn thing about how to buy somebody out of something instead of making people facing consequences. But when somebody do something to your child, oh, they're gonna go to jail. They're gonna go to prison. Oh no, I gotta call my lawyer so I can put them down under. Like, what the fuck is that? So your child do wrong, you get your child out. But when somebody do something wrong to your child, you want to put them in prison. But you don't want your child to go to prison. I feel really bad for your damn child that they have a mother like you. I really do. Because you ain't got no type of fucking integrity, no kind of morals that you can even give that child. Why did you have a child? And allow this child to be in society thinking like you. This child will never grow up. Because the only thing you're teaching this child, when I do a bad thing, that mommy's gonna fix it. When I do a bad thing, money's gonna fix it. This is how children commit suicide, because when the government, the good ones, say, no, no, your child's going to go to prison. Your money's not going to be good here. Your child did it. We got to prove all the threats, because y'all like to threaten even the officials. You know, I'll fucking take your fucking job. You know who the fuck I am. I know, da-da-da-da-da-da. And there's some more officials like, bitch, I don't give a fuck who you are. You ain't going to do a motherfucking thing, bitch. Right? And they're going to put your child in prison, which is where your child should go, away from you, so that they can actually learn some damn values. Sad. Yeah, look at that. Confirmation. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Law and order. There will be order, honey. There will be order. It will be. This is not how you raise your kids. And I'm not sitting up here saying I was no perfect mama. Okay? I'm not saying that. But that, oh no. No. And I'm gonna put myself out there. There were times that my child had done some criminal shit. And it wasn't even criminal shit. It was literally, he fucking one time he didn't get his license renewed. What was it? Speeding tickets. Instead of him dealing with the shit, he didn't go to court, got a fucking warrant. Instead of him dealing with that, he doing the high chase, speed chase, whatever, with the cops. It was minor things. It was minor things. And yes, I did try to get my child out of jail and everything, and I did. At the time, my mother was living, and my mama was strongholding me, saying, what kind of mother am I that I'm gonna let my child go to jail? Well, I was trying to be the kind of mother to teach my child a lesson. Okay? Now I know if my child has to go to jail for something he actually did, not something that he didn't do, then it's gotta be what it's gotta be. You know, but I was trying to keep my child out of jail, because the things that he did, it wasn't no major thing. It wasn't like he sit up there and hacked into somebody's shit, fucked up their life. I don't know what my child does now. I don't know. But even when you mess up with your children, you gotta come back and try to fix it some kind of way. Say, man, look, I was wrong for leading you that way. I was wrong for, you know, trying to not allow you to be punished. You gotta be punished for the things that you do, because you're never gonna learn. You know, but when you got a child that you got covered under God, and your child walks with God, right? God's gonna chastise that child like he chastised you, to tell you, hey, this is not how you treat your child. This, you need to mold him differently. Okay? And I'm not saying, mother, whoever you are to this child, that you can't turn the things around, but understand, if you continue down the road with your child with that mentality, like somewhat that I had, because I was led by my mother, trying to prove to my mother that I was a good mother by not allowing my child to go to jail. And again, and I'm not saying that two wrongs make a right, but he was speeding. He didn't go out there and do the stuff that your child did. I don't want to like compare, but your child didn't ruin people's lives. You understand? Your child, what your child has done, because he's so smart, right, and intelligent, he used his intelligence to hurt other people. And instead of you letting him know that that's not okay, you don't fix it by paying and using money to get him out of it. You say to him, I love you, and I don't want to see anything happen to you. But baby, what you did was wrong. You don't do that. And if I didn't love you, I would not allow what's going to happen to you right now, and that's to be arrested and face the consequences of your actions. And learn from it. Now, what my money will do is try to get you as less time, but enough time where you can learn a lesson. Okay? And you help rebuild that child's mindset. Say, hey, you're very smart. You know computers, you know how to do all these things. I'm so proud of you, right? But let's use that energy and direct it to something good. How about you help people with their credit? You know, how about you teach people some of the things that you know in a positive way where you can be successful so people can adore your intelligence. People are not going to adore your intelligence by the ways of you going and hacking into their shit, fucking up their lives, messing with their money, stealing their money. They're not going to adore you like that, baby. You're going to just land in prison. Let's put that smartness to work. That's how you redirect your child to use the very intelligence that they have to do something positive in the world. You don't keep on doing that, mama. You don't keep on doing that. Not if you love your child. You don't keep on doing that. Stop being a fixer in that kind of way. And I'm going to tell you because I was a fixer. You can take it or leave it, okay? It's the truth. All right? All right, so magical. All right? So you may be what you call a magical being, okay? And this is for some of y'all who people look at and wonder about you, okay? You might be considered someone who, let's say when you step into the room, there are people that look at you. Maybe somebody else may step into the room and people don't too much pay attention. Because there's something magical about you that even some people, your enemies, can't even explain. And I hear some of your enemies are jealous of. I hear because even with some of these people that are so intelligent, there's an intelligence about you that they want. It's almost like their intelligence in their mind, once you're intelligent, they think they're so intelligent that they can try to take yours. But they don't realize your intelligence comes from a supernatural being. Their intelligence is in the mind, like the book smart. You know what I'm saying? But your intelligence is something that they can't take. You have to go through it to get to that. Right? And then even if they get to that, they'll have their own supernatural, magical intelligence, not like what you have. No one can take what God has given you, okay? All right, let's see here. All right, moving along. It says, do not trust. Man, I hear like there's gonna be some fake officials coming towards you, y'all. Do your due diligence by calling the right numbers when they bring their badge number and have. I hear you. I'm being real. God say have peace on you, for real, because they're gonna come around you and act like they are officials. These people are not officials. I hear these people went in. Rented or some kind of way got like an FBI fucking jacket and badges, y'all. I'm telling y'all, make sure that this is FBI agents. Call the right authorities and have a piece on you. I'm telling you, because I hear these are psychopaths that's trying to snatch you up, kidnap you. Okay? So as you are calling to make sure that these people are real officials, make sure you got a piece on yourself. They make any kind of crazy moves, you know what to do. Because their intention's bad because they ain't even legal. These are not real officials. Okay? You got the right to protect your motherfucking self. Anybody who come in to pretend like they're an official, that you already know their intentions are not good. Period. So if you take their ass out, when the real police come, they're gonna see that these people were pretending to be something that they're not. They're gonna know their intentions, and they're gonna know that you saved your own life. Okay? I'm just telling you. I hear somebody's younger brother is going to prison. I hear they are part of this hacking. Let me make this darker. I hear that they're a part of this hacking, okay? Let me just make this darker. Let's see here. All right. Somebody's younger brother's going to prison because they're a part of this hacking. I'm probably going to have to come back and do parts 2 or 3 because this is a lot of cards, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. I ain't going to be able to do it like in just this setting, okay? So I'm going to do 3 more cards, 4 more cards, and then I'm going to put the rest up. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the rest up right now. Okay? Yeah, your mission is complete. Your mission is complete. All right? You have helped the real officials solve the case, I hear. If you didn't think they was listening, they was listening, they was watching, they was, maybe they own it. You know, and this is why, like I said, somebody's about to have a panic attack, right? Because whereas they don't think, let me tell you, this is genius. This is so genius. So I hear like these hackers that's been hacking you, they think they so smart because I hear them changing these IP addresses, but they got somebody they have trained that is so much more smarter with hacking that knows the system. I mean, like I see this person's like fucking super. This person's so smart that they are smart. How can I say it? 50 hackers to this one person is how smart they are. If that makes some sense what I'm saying. Like 50 hackers together that's so smart, real intelligent, to this one person. This one person is smarter than 50 hackers alone. So I hear they got this one guy, this motherfucker, and I say genius. He didn't caught the IP, he didn't caught their system, he didn't caught how they roll. He got freaking pictures of the people. They didn't even know they was being recorded. They didn't even see the light come on. This is how smart this person is. They didn't even see the light come on while they was doing the hacking. They didn't even see the picture being taken. They didn't see it because I hear a silent camera. This motherfucker is genius. Whoever this is, this motherfucker is genius. I mean, they got like this. I see photos after photos after photos after with people's pictures on it, with all the shit recorded, what they did, who they hacked, how they did it, the money they stole, the lives that they have messed up. I'm talking about, like, I see brown folders with people's faces on it and all the information on them, and it's a lot of people. It's a lot. And I see them going down one by one to each hacker. And these hackers don't even know it. And they still doing the shit that they doing because they don't even know that the FBI, and I hear working with the CIA, has already got the shit like piled up. Like to the point where they've been working so diligently. It's so many folders, which is why some of them, it's been taking them so long to arrest people. Because it's so many. I hear so many. There's some people that's out of the fucking country that has hacked into the United States system. Man, it's so many. I hear some of these hackers have tried to hack into the White House system. Y'all, it's deep. It goes deeper. So if you think like the FBI, the good FBI agents ain't been here, they got so much shit going on. It's one thing. It's like them connected the hackers to some of y'all family. It's just like a whole entwined thing. It's like, should we separate the hackers from the family members, from the cult, to these people, to these higher ups? It's like, and then they started getting a little deeper. They started finding a connection to these people. It's like, it's in a plethora. So it ain't that the FBI agents ain't seeing what you're going through. It's just so much. It's so much, y'all. They really working their asses off to get a lot of the cases closed. And then you think about it. Not only did they have to deal with that, they had fucking hitmans coming y'all way. They had to watch them. Like, it's not the small. The FBI been working their ass out to protect you from these people. The hitmans, they've been trying to work their ass off to capture these hackers. Like, it's a lot, y'all. It's, when I say it ain't no small itty bitty thing, it ain't no small itty bitty thing. So thank you, good agents. I'm grateful. If ain't nobody else grateful, I'm grateful. Thank you. For real. Thank you. All right. All right, let's go ahead and finish on. All right, so we did that part. All right, so an Aquarius could have been coming up against you. All right, an Aquarius could have been coming up against you in your life. You're going to find out who this Aquarius is soon. There will be a shooting. Ooh, this, I ain't never had this. There will be a shooting. God, come on, let's talk about what the shooting is, 'cause I got to go. What the shooting going to be about? So, it's a young child, and I say child, is an adult. This child, adult, is in their 20s. And it's not the same child that I was talking about. This is another adult child in their 20s. So, the child don't want to go to prison because they done got caught. And they're going to come out with their dad's gun. And there's gonna be a shooting, and I'm gonna leave it there. There's gonna be a shooting. Okay? There's going to be a shooting. And someone's life is gonna be in it. They're gonna ask the child, the adult child, right, to put the gun down. And because this child has been so pampered and spoiled, this child's not realizing like you're in serious danger by doing this. Because this child has been fed by their parents and the lifestyle they live, that they're above all. I hear the child come out and say, you know who the fuck I am? Do you know who the fuck? No, you put your fucking guns down. You put your fucking guns down, or I'll fucking take you out. I'm talking about this child is in this type of power mindset that it's not comprehended. Like, baby, this real. Your mama and your daddy can't get you out of this. Your mommy and your daddy have spoiled you so much that they made you feel like you were above the law. Because I see that this child's parents have gotten them off of so much shit that they've done. They done raped somebody. They done raped somebody. And I'm not about to get into that because they mama and daddy did some shit to cover that up. Along with some threats. And paying some people some money behind the tables. And I hear one of them corrupted officials. That's a whole nother story. I'm not about to dive deep into that because I gotta go. Okay? But there will be a shooting. And this will be on the news. And this is the result of raising your child to thinking that you're above the law and that it's okay for you to do the fuck shit that you do to people. And there won't be no consequences. Okay? And I hear some of these officials, these dirty officials, been taking the money, and that's why this child had this mindset, because they like, shit, my dad and mama got motherfucking lawyers under their belt. My mom and dad know people in the government. My mom and dad know CIA agents. My mom and dad, so I can't nobody motherfucking touch me. So they got this big head, and they out there, and they, you know, they got this gun, like, you know, thinking that what they're saying is gonna make these officials put their gun down. These officials are warning this child, put your gun down. Put your gun down. I hear it, keep on. And this young man is like, no, motherfucker, you put your gun down. You know who the fuck, I mean, like, I'm serious. And when I see the young guy lift the gun up and point it towards the official, boom, boom, boom. And I see these parents are fucking destroyed. It hurts. Can't fucking make it up. And this almost make me want to cry. I can't make it up. This people gonna lose their child. they're gonna lose their child. You know, and then they don't want to hear this shit, right? They want to get arrogant like the one who just sit up here and sent me, let me just read this one thing. How about you stay the fuck out of my way and mind your business? Eric XH3FG says, that's confirmation that what I'm saying is true. That's on you, Eric. Okay? That's on you. That's on you. You got to deal with that. You're going to have to deal with that. And if you are the child, that's what it is. All right? There you go. You're going to suffer. You're going to suffer because God is going to get you to a place to show you where you went wrong. And I hear for somebody's dad after their child lose their life, I see a child's dad put a gun up to his head and take his own life because he's suffering so much. This child could have also been a stalker in somebody's life because they felt like they was above the law. This child could have been a peeping Tom looking in women's windows because they raped someone and they got away with it because their mama and dad used their money to get away with it, to get away with the rape. I hear this person goes in people's houses and steal panties and smell them. I hear sometimes this child goes in somebody's fucking closet while they're taking a shower. They're in that person's house and that person don't know, and they find a thrill out of that. They get a thrill out of knowing that they're so close to the victim and the victim don't even know that they're in the house, and they just waiting for the moment where they rape this person. They stalk and see the women who be alone, who don't have nobody, and they start from there. And in their mind, they not gonna get in trouble because they mommy and daddy got everybody under their belt. This is what you create. This is what you create. Okay? And for some of these people that this has happened to, has caused some women to go into prostitution because nobody heard their voice. And then the dad wants to feel justified and talk to his friends and laugh about, see, I told you she's a fucking whore. Look, she's a fucking prostitute. And for somebody's dad took this woman who got raped and gave them to some people that prostitute women. I'm done with this shit. I'm out, y'all. This is the shit that go on in the world. This is the shit that when people have money and they too entitled and they wicked, this is the kind of shit that's hidden behind the closed doors. This is the kind of shit like the person Eric got on here. This is the kind of mentality that they have. Until they start losing their loved ones because God takes them out of here. This is the kind of mentality that we have in the world. Instead of him taking this reading and trying to do better with his child or do better with himself, if it's him, he want to sit there and be motherfucking arrogant. The arrogant asshole that he is, until one day God takes it off from him. But it's okay. You ain't got to listen to nothing I got to say, Eric, or if that's your real name, because God said it ain't your real damn name. You ain't got to take nothing I say. You ain't even got to get on my channel, but God sent you to this channel for a reason, even though you're a fucking asshole. God sent you to this channel because it's you. And this is going to happen in your life. It's you. I'm out, y'all. All right, y'all. This was a deep-ass reading. I ain't really got much more to say about it, this reading. This reading was really deep. It's for me to even feel the emotions, feel the moment of this child's life being taken, feel the moment of these having to do what they have to do, feel the arrogance of the energy of this child and how their parents had raised them. That is not love, y'all. And I'm not saying we perfect as parents, but when you know better, you do better. And you can help your child, even if your child is 20-something years old, 30-40-something years old, correcting the behavior that you taught them and say, I was wrong what I taught you. It was my bad. I didn't know no better. But to continue the arrogance and think that it's okay, look what's happening to this person's child. I'm gone, y'all. I'll be back later on to complete the second part of the reading. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. This is Just Love, and I'm out.